right, half a day, and welcome to this very special presentation. Inafa'Maolek and some other fine organizations have partnered up, and joining me here to talk about it, we have Liz and Lillian. And ladies, let's go ahead and talk about this project. I got a chance to watch the skits. It's pretty entertaining stuff, but also pretty deep. So let's get into it. How did this project come about?
Well, Inafa'Maolek is a nonprofit organization. We handle conflict resolution. A grant came about through the mental health and substance abuse to do a skit for suicide prevention. So we have our volunteers of youth mediators, and we took on the project, and I'm really proud to say that they did a great job with the help of Ken Wolf. Some of you may remember Ken. He was one of the youth mediators many years ago, and he lives stateside. But through the Zoom process, we accomplished a big feat in training these young mediators that weren't actors at all to put together this skit. And I guess the objective of the skit through mental health and their funding is awareness. I don't know whether you know this, Andy, but there's a suicide every 10 days here on Guam. And that is a heavy weight to know, that there's 10. And of course, the highest incidence ethnicity is through Chamorros. And, we all talk about good things, our highs in life, but nobody ever talks about the problems. So we just wanted to put this together to create, there are big problems, there's small problems, but there's a way you can deal with it by talking to people. And I guess the awareness we wanted to push is for each and every one of us to be aware that people go through problems. And if we're alert and aware, that we can provide some comfort, some compassion to help them go through the lows in their life. And so, I mean, if you think about it, 10 every 10 days and 39 years of age and below, that is what they've got in their statistics right now. And it's rather sad. So the video really portrays, and I'm glad you guys are going to air the full thing, shows the different problems that people have and how just talking to someone will make a difference. So our objective is to get this video out to the public. And Lillian's job is she's the outreach coordinator to knock on as many doors as possible to get them to air this film.
Yes, a lot of people came together to make this possible, and one that was instrumental in kind of gathering all the pieces, putting the chess pieces on the board, so to speak, is Lillian. So Lillian, let's talk about your role in all of this.
Well, I'm contacting the schools. I've contacted people with DODEA, public school system, private schools. As Muzau, I spoke with Randy Kaufman there. And I've also communicated with the mayor's council. So hopefully they'll be able to get information out to the different villages. And I shared that it's not just for the youths. We have a lot of adults who are going through a lot of stressors in their lives right now and need the awareness program to help them to find alternative solutions to dealing with their problems. Even if it's just talking with individuals at mental health to help them to, or going to Inafa'Maolek to speak with people there.
Yeah, we do. There is a hotline. I want to bring these numbers up. A local hotline, 647-8833. It's a 24-hour hotline. And Michelle Sasimoto, who's with mental health and substance abuse, she told me there is a 1-800 number, and it's 1-800-273-TALK, TALK. And they're supposed to have linked that with our Guam counselors as well. So I think it's exciting that we do have help and to get the word out. So if it's just to talk to get over either a small or a big issue, these people are there to assist in this process.
And there is help out there. I think that's one of the things that you're stressing. And, for kids in school, Lillian, you mentioned it, they can talk to their parents, they can talk to their guidance counselor, but when you become an adult and you're a little bit older, you don't have those resources right there. So we still have problems to deal with. So you can turn to someone. There's the hotline. There are other programs in place to seek help, even if it's just to talk. And in the skit, they mentioned that, these little problems, the small little day-to-day inconveniences, a lot of them add up. And especially in the year that we've had recently, they can add up and take a toll on even us hardened, grizzled old veterans of life. So Lillian, you just want to remind people that there is help out there.
Yes, and having been, I'm a retired educator, so a lot of the students also, when they go through difficulties in their lives, it's like, my parents just don't understand, that kind of thing. So I'm happy to know that we do have young adults as mediators as well, or people that they can talk to with Inafa'Maolek. And now we have groups nationwide now that they can contact if they need some assistance. People who in their eyes, they may feel they understand or they know what I'm going through, kind of thing.
Because those mediators and those counselors, they've been through it. I listened to some of the stories that they have actually been there. They've hit rock bottom. Some of them have contemplated taking their own lives. So it's not like someone learned this in school and said, okay, I'm going to go and talk. Like, they lived through it. So they're proof that when you seek help, when you reach out, there is help out there for you, and people just need to know where to turn to.
Correct.
All right, Liz, so you got to act a little bit in the skits here. You want to tell us about your performance? Should we be expecting any awards?
No, we were helping out. I mean, we had a number of youth mediators that would cycle in, cycle out. Some weren't able to make it, but I was there doing all the practices. So Ken kind of pulled me and Kai, who's our case manager, in to be part of the skit. And, it just brought back more awareness and the gravity of the situation of suicide that, it has, this video, I think, will have some impact to help people. And it was fun. And it was challenging because we had to do individual. So it's KUAM. I have to give KUAM gratitude because they were the last minute group that came in to bail me out. And our previous contractor wasn't able to do it. KUAM did an excellent job. They filmed the individual. So I just want the audience to know it was safe. They filmed the individual characters and then they meshed the video, the individuals together to portray the whole skit. So we have one more skit that we're going to do about conflict resolution with KUAM's help as well. And again, it was very well done, and it was through the help of the KUAM staff. I just want to thank you guys.
Well, it was a fun project, but again, very important. And if you can just reach that one person that needs it in this time, then mission accomplished. And again, the number is 647-8834 or 4. So call it and reach out. Ladies, thank you so much for your time, and we appreciate all that you do. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at the show.
Is everybody ready?
Yeah!
Hey, Amy.
That's me.
And Bria.
Hop a day.
Show us how to get down.
What?
Show us how to get down. And now Alicia.
What's up?
And Liz.
Yoo-hoo, that's me.
Show us how to get down. Show us how to get down. And now we have Kai.
That's me.
And Caleb.
What's up?
Show us how to get down. Show us how to get down. And now it's Ethan.
Yeah.
That's Ethan.
Woo woo.
Show us how to get down. Show us how to get down.
2 more.
Show us how to get down. Show us how to get down. Okay.
Here on Guam, there are some things you can be sure of. Like the heat.
Ugh, and mosquitoes.
Typhoons.
The beautiful ocean.
But what do we do in the ocean?
We can swim.
Jet ski!
Paddleboard.
Fishing.
Paddling. Go team.
Here on Guam, there are some other things you can be sure of. Like
Fiesta. Boca. Let's eat.
Goopa, goopa, goopa. Hee hee tap and goopa.
Beach party.
Volleyball!
Picture time. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Cheese! Spam!
What?
Oh, man.
Man.
Here on Guam, there are some other things you can be sure of. Everyone has problems. Some are small.
My socks don't match.
I have pimples again.
My Wi-Fi is not working.
I'm having a bad hair day.
I'm late for work.
I gained 2 pounds.
My lip liner just broke.
I just chipped it now.
My new shoes are dirty.
I got a stain on my shirt.
And then there are big ones.
I don't feel accepted.
I'm tired of being picked on.
I'm a failure.
No one takes me seriously.
My grandmother's really sick.
I lost my job.
Well, I have a dent on my car.
What?
Well, it's gonna cost a lot to fix it. It's a big deal to me. My dad's gonna kill me, and I don't have the money to fix it right now.
You see, what might seem like a small problem to one person may feel like a big problem to another.
People deal with problems in different ways. Some take time out to gather their thoughts, and some take time to think things through before they face the problem.
Others try to release any negative energy before making a decision. For example,
I like to draw or write in my journal.
I like to eat, especially ice cream.
Ice cream! I like to sleep.
I let it all out.
I need to count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Some play sports.
Tennis.
Running.
Baseball.
Golf.
Basketball.
Volleyball.
Soccer.
Time out.
Time out.
Timeout.
Time out.
Unfortunately, some people take timeouts in ways that hurt themselves and others.
Like drinking too much.
Smoking.
Drugs.
Bullying.
Hurting themselves.
Or some try to end it all.
Killed themselves.
The end.
They'd never even have a chance.
They'd be dead.
Gone.
But that's not timeout. That's game over.
Game
over.
It was almost game over for me, and I'll share my story with you because I'm living proof that there is a tomorrow. It happened in the 10th grade. We were all called in to see the counselor. I had never talked to the counselor before, so I don't know why he suddenly cared. Turns out, he didn't.
Next. Tara, right?
Yes.
Well, it says here on your survey that you don't really care about school anymore. Is that right?
Nope.
Why not?
I just don't like it anymore. I don't care.
Tell me about your relationship with your teachers.
I don't have any relationships with my teachers.
Well, tell me how your classes are going.
I really used to enjoy school. I worked so hard, but now I'm struggling to keep up. I'm just not motivated to do anything anymore. You're not listening to me, are you? You stink. I didn't understand. Why wasn't he listening to me? Why wasn't he taking me seriously? I was giving him all the clues. I'm tired of life. I don't want to live anymore. Can I just go back to class now?
Well, actually, I'm a bit concerned. It says here that you used to get A's and B's, and now you're getting C's and D's. I think you need to focus more and work harder. Okay? Can I send you back to class now?
Sure.
And remember what I told you. Maybe I'll see you around school.
Maybe. I was so upset. I felt so invisible. I ran to this cliff. I wasn't supposed to be there. It was dangerous. A boy had fallen and died there when I was young. It was a good fall. Maybe the fall would kill me too. But what if it hurts? What if I regret it? There's no way to take something like this back. How long would it even take before anyone noticed I was gone? I fell to my knees and I cried the most I've ever cried in my life. Why doesn't anyone see me? Why won't anyone help me? I don't know what to do. It was so quiet, but I knew no one could hear me. I didn't think anyone cared. And then suddenly, a light breeze came through the cliff. And it came through every single leaf. And this gentle sprinkle. And as quickly as it came, it was gone. I can't believe I almost did that to myself. What was I thinking? Why would I hurt my family like that? They love me, and I love them.
Tara, where are you?
I guess they're calling me. Coming!
It was almost game over for me too. Over the years, people come into your life and influence you in good ways and bad. Some are friends, and some just pretend to be. In middle school, I was afraid that no one would accept me for who I was. I didn't even know who I was. So I was just whoever people wanted me to be, and I did what they wanted me to do.
Hey, Alicia, come over here. We're really hungry. Can you go to the store and get us some pickled papaya, some chips, sodas, things like that? We don't have that much money, but, we can pay you back later. Well, we're really hungry, so can you hurry, please?
Okay.
Thank you.
See that? I just did what they told me to do, and they wouldn't even pay me back.
Hey, Alicia. Those are some really nice earrings.
Thanks. My mom got them for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Let me borrow them for a little while.
Borrow them?
Yeah.
Okay. Here.
Thanks.
They'd borrow things and never return them, but I was too afraid to ask for them back. I did things that got me in trouble, like staying out late, skipping school, all to be accepted. I even let them copy my homework.
Hey, Alicia, I was on the phone with my boyfriend all night. I didn't get to do my homework, so can I copy yours?
Okay. Here.
Thank you.
I know this seems weak, but as kids, don't we all just want to feel accepted? It didn't end there. It continued into high school. And that's when I found out that there are real friends and fake friends. I just didn't know which was which at the time. Then I met the most popular girl on campus. She was friends with everyone. And I figured if I could be friends with her, maybe I could be friends with everyone. And it was okay at first, but it was the wrong crowd. Bad things started to happen, and people started to spread rumors about me.
You think you're better than me? What's your problem?
Why are you telling people I stole your earrings? I just borrowed them, remember?
I can't believe you told people that I copied your homework. What a narc.
I heard you're talking to my boyfriend. You better watch your back, girl.
Hey, yo, see that girl over there? She'll do anything. I mean, anything.
Things just kept getting worse. My reputation was being ruined. I almost got suspended, but they just kept talking and posting on social media about it.
Alicia thinks she's better than everyone. No one's gonna talk to her after this.
Hashtag loser.
Keep your boyfriends away from her. She's such a big flirt.
Alicia accuses you of stealing things. Can you believe that? So lame.
Oh my gosh. At that point, I was at the lowest point of my life, but I didn't want anyone to see me cry or know that I was hurting. So I cried alone. And I kept asking myself, why is this happening to me? There were so many little things that made me want to end it all. I just wanted to be accepted. No. I'm not gonna let them hurt me anymore. I'm not gonna base my happiness on what others think of me. I'm not going down for them when they don't even care about me. I stopped looking at my social media feeds and called the hotline. Hello. I really need help. Thank you.
Talking to someone really made a difference for Alicia. That's what they're there for.
It was almost game over for me too. I'll tell you my story because I know that some of you guys can relate too. We were the kind of kids who did really well in high school.
Did you see my SAT scores?
It's so hard to keep a 4.3 GPA.
I made an island again.
Should I go to Harvard or Yale?
No one expected us to have problems, let alone end it all. People just assume that kids like us have it easy. But when senior year came around, the pressure really built up.
If I don't ace my honors class, my ranking will fall.
I've been planning the homecoming pep rally all month. You guys didn't even show up to the car wash fundraiser. What the heck? You guys better be at the next one.
Oh, great. Now I have to go to the pep rally, the car wash, basketball practice, and still write 2 term papers?
But there were exceptions. The pressure got to me. My grades began to fall, and I started staying away from everyone and everything because I was just so embarrassed. And I felt like I just couldn't breathe.
You guys better be there.
Ugh, and my family. At every family gathering, all they could ever talk about was school.
Hey, Amy, come here. Come kiss your grandma. How are your grades, girl? A's, right?
You know we're expecting a lot from you, right? Make us proud. Where's your boyfriend? You have one, right?
Hey everyone, look, it's our valedictorian over there. Don't let us down.
I'll try not to.
A's, Amy. Only A's, girl.
I didn't want to disappoint anyone, but most of all, I didn't want to disappoint myself. I wasn't expected to do much. I didn't have to do chores around the house. I didn't have a job. All I had to do was do well in school. But I couldn't even do that. I was a failure. Everyone saw me slip, but they thought that I just needed to work harder.
Work harder?
Don't be lazy.
It's those boyfriends.
Work harder.
Then, after New Year's Eve, I went to my room and I sat just thinking about all my problems. What was wrong with me? Why couldn't I just get it together? What was I gonna do? I couldn't believe I was actually considering it. I couldn't believe I was thinking of ending it all. Hello?
Hi, Amy.
How are you doing?
Oh, I'm fine.
No, you're not. And fine's not good. Where have you been?
We haven't seen you at any get-togethers or events.
Or school.
I haven't been feeling too well, so I stayed home. Just stomach ache. Maybe it's the flu.
Yeah, right.
What's wrong?
Well, it's just the pressure, guys. It's too much. I can't handle it all.
We understand. We're feeling it too. But we're almost there. We just have to support each other.
You know we're always here if you need us.
Thanks. That means a lot. My friends and I sat and we talked for hours, all about school, family, our problems. I really wasn't the only one feeling this way. I took a deep breath, a step back, and I thought things through. I gave myself the time and the space that I needed. I realized I'm not alone. Glad to know that you guys are feeling the same way. That makes me feel so much better. We got this.
Here in Guam, there are some things you can be sure of.
Everyone has problems.
Some are small, some are big.
And some just feel big, for right now.
No matter how dark things get.
Remember that without a sunset,
There can't be a sunrise.
The storm will pass.
This too shall pass.
There are blue skies and a rainbow on the other side of that storm.
And you're not alone.
People do care about you.
You may just need to talk to someone.
a counselor,
A teacher.
Or family member.
Or you can call the crisis hotline. That's what they're there for.
And don't forget, your call can be the call that saves someone's life.
But take it from me, you don't need to give up. Instead of doing something you might regret, take a break.
Take a step back.
Take a look at what you're doing.
Take time to think.
To really think.
take a deep breath.
But
But don't take your life.